Hello, today I want to talk about survival horror games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, and the first game I want to talk about is Predator. Yes, Predator. In Predator, you take the role of Dutch Schaefer, and one by one your fellow commandos are being killed off. You start out with just your fists and must find weapons that can help you survive. The game is broken down into two modes, the traditional platforming and the big game mode where your character is larger and you must battle the Predator at the end. The game has all sorts of creatures and humans that are trying to kill you, and at the end you must face off against a disembodied Predator head, defeat him, and congrats, you survived. So yes, you start off barehanded, like I said, and there's weapons that you can find along the way, such as grenades, machine guns, and laser rifles that you can use to survive. And trust me, it's the platforming that's probably going to kill you, because this game with the controls, they're slippery, man. I'm telling you, slippery. But you face off against all kind of weird creatures. I mean, plants, looks like, I don't even know, amoebas and cells and all kind of alien stuffs. And you face off at the end of certain levels, you face off against a Predator, you know, on the side scrolling, as well as the big game mode. And it's interesting. I'm glad that, you know, that's in there. The only weapon that can hurt it is the laser gun, by the way. And as you can see me here in the big game mode, fighting off the Predator. And each time you fight him in the big game mode, he uses different attacks, different abilities. It's pretty challenging. There's weapons, power-ups you can collect in these game modes also. But I have to say, I really do like the music a lot in this game. I mean, it's kooky, trust me. I mean, you got Arnold Schwarzenegger running around wearing pink tights. I mean, I don't remember that in the movie, but like I said, I do like the music. I do like the game. Here we go with another fight with the Predator. And this is a recurring theme throughout the game. You're constantly being tracked down, hunted. So yeah, it is a survival horror game. The game is set up across 30 stages, and I believe there's 5 big game mode battles that you have to go through. Could be wrong about that, could be 4, but I think it's 5. Yep, and at the end of the game, you have to face off against, like I said, a disembodied head. Pretty weird, looks like Casey Jones to me. But you blow his mask off eventually, he's exposed. Shoot him a couple of more times. And eventually, bam. he's done. And then you just sit back and enjoy the credits. Which is actually pretty cool for the time. Like I said, I mean, there wasn't a lot of, you know, cutscenes in video games back then. And I really appreciate that, the attention to detail. Like I said, is the game perfect? Does it follow the movie perfectly? Of course not. But I still, you know, think a lot of this game, and I play it from time to time. The next survival horror game on the Nintendo I want to talk about, Friday the 13th. Now, I just did a complete playthrough on my channel. I recommend you checking that out. In Friday the 13th, you take the role of one of 6 counselors, 3 male, 3 female, and you must protect your fellow counselors plus the children. There's a set number of children that you must protect, and if all the children are killed off, that's it, game over. And along the way, you pick up various weapons, ranging from butcher knives to machetes to axes, all kinds of weapons. But you really want to get the torch. The fire hurts Jason the most. You got an alarm system that keeps going off, you know, to let you know when Jason's attacking. And you want to make sure that you keep up with that because, like I said, if he kills all the children, that's it. And you go into, like, I always thought of it as like a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out kind of deal. I mean, this is what I think about when you're fighting Jason inside of a cabin like this. And on day 1, you can fight him inside the cabin and be okay, but the game is broken up over 3 days. And if you fight him on day 2, he's gradually harder. If you fight him on day 3 in the cabin, you're almost certain you're going to die. And look, he'll follow you into cabins, so he is hunting you down. So it is a survival horror, because he is tracking you, he's hunting you down. And he uses different weapons also, you know. And you can encounter him on the roads, such as right here. And this is where you really want to fight him at, because you can really do serious damage to him. You want to make sure that you're checking out the cabins and looking for notes that can lead you to better weapons, such as the torch here. It is the most powerful weapon in the game. There's a day and night cycle. When it becomes dark, or night, should I say, the zombies of the dead counselors that he's already killed will become more frequent, plus birds. Because as you can see, I'm going into the second day here because I just defeated him for the first time. And just look at the speed of the second day. And the third day, he's like a god. He moves so fast. I mean, if you're not using the game Genie code, forget it. You're gonna die. If you fight him in the cabins. You know, if you fight him on the road, is your best bet. But the game is set up into caves. You know, there's Jason's mom's severed head here, and you can get one of 2 items when you defeat her. You can get either a weapon, and I think the weapon changes, or if you're playing, I think as a female, but I got it last night playing as a male, you can get her sweater, and that will reduce all damage that you take by half. So, pretty crucial. Like I said, you have the lake, you have the caves, you have the woods, and if you go into the woods, chances are you're going to get lost because the paths just keep changing on you. But yeah, you defeat Jason 3 times, that's it. Or at least you think that's it. But anyways, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later. Alright.